little after the opening kick. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. Here's a return from the 7. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. First snap, and Lamar's going to throw. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Pete, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. One of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
No, we changed it.
Lamar now from the gun. Short pass brought in. Racing down the left side. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns take a 6-0 lead right away. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
And the kick is good, and we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty.
Will Reichard to kick off.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Bayshul Tootin now on the return. All right, so we'll get this up to about the 30 before he goes out of bounds. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Go, Reed, go! Go!
First carry of the game for the rookie out of Alabama. And that's good for a gain of 5. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah there to bring him down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Back-to-back carries here. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Cut 19, cut 19, 60 Bison, 60, Panther 11, Panther, check smash. Let go.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. That's caught for the first. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Here we go, set. Warriors, 60 Eagles.
From the gun, it's Daniels. hauled in by Musgrave. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Ready.
Tootin gets it from the gun. And he gets this one down inside the 30. That's a gain of 5.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Crack all 80. Dragon 60.
Out of the gun, Daniels has it at the 7. He picks it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars finish off their opening drive. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. Cam Little to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jaguars start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Hauled in left side. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Five still to go here. This is 2nd down. From the gun, Jackson. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. And the Jaguars will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
The best defenses, you can go look at it through the decades, are built from the inside out. And that's not just stopping the run on the inside out. That's playing your coverage from the inside out. That time, beautiful job by the defense of taking away the middle of the field, getting that interception, and setting their offense up for success. Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Let's go now.
Now Daniels to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Well, he'd been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah,
And I look at it through those optics so much, but it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. He's got it over the middle. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Go! 70,
On the give, it's Tootin. He's going to get inside the defense's 30 here. Looks to be a gain of about 6 on the play.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Back for the 2nd quarter. It's Jaguar football. They have it 2nd down, well inside of field goal range. Play action now with Daniels. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Browns get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
Their first pick of the game comes in an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Starting this drive with a design run. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Cut out left. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
And the Browns first down.
To the line and set. Here we go. First down. Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Pressure coming. It's Jackson. Caught. Nice gain left side. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
First down, here's Lamar. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Lamar. That's a catch for Nico Collins. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
A gain of 15.
So first
First down.
down from the 41. Dump off, caught by his back. Good reaction to the RPO. They're going to get to him behind the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Again, it's Jackson to the air. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Report!
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Bails out of the pocket quick. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns parlay the interception into points.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
One after try good by Reichert. And the Browns break that tie and now lead by 7.
Jaguars 7. Will Reichard to kick off.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Tootin now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
99 Broncos. 60 Eagles. Hawks 70. Hawks 70 Lions. 18 Pioneers. 18 Rebels. 18 Rebels.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. On target to Musgrave. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And the Jaguars have a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. Hang with us. More football coming up from Everbank. First down from the 42.
Big Lion. Get up. Ready.
Hand off to Tootin. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line.
It's now 2nd and 6. At the 46-yard line.
Play fake here, Daniels. He's going to try to drop it in, deep right. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Let's go. Trap 60. Trap 60. 70 Lions. 19 tight. 19 tight.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that'll bring up 4th down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now...
Oh, and they fake it. This is caught. And the fake works to perfection. First down.
You know what, Kate, this reminds me of? It reminds me of Hoosiers, when the character says, I'll make it. When the coach makes that kind of call and puts the trust in the kicker, well, the kicker's got to make it, he's got to deliver, and he does just that with a great throw and a big-time play.
And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Finds him on the slant. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
From the red zone now. Escapes the pocket. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I see through your act and I still...
Ball right up against that marker, but not there yet. It's 2nd and inches.
Go! Check. Cougar Knights.
Give now to the running back. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Jaguars earn the chance to tie it before halftime. And and he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far.
Jaguars will line up for the
Pack the
two-point
60.
conversion.
Catches it at the 1. And he gets into the end zone, so the choice to pass on a tie, a good one. That gives him a 1-point lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left.
Middle. Hey, Ozzy, sit up. Go ahead.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Yo.
Lamar off the play fake. Hits his running back. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. First and 10 now from the 46. Lamar now from the gun. And the Jaguars are there. He's hauled down. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Defense's first sack of the game, kid. We can now see some of the negatives, the trade-offs of his great running ability. When he tries to create, well, he can find himself going backwards, and in this case, a really big loss.
Report!
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Has a man downfield, it's Collins. And the hit arrived shortly after that football did, but he hangs on for a gain down to the enemy 44. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Set to kick this away. Tootin now on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he's all the way up across the 40 before heading out of bounds.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
1st and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. Out of the gun, Daniels. And this is lofted deep down the middle. Near the goal line. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars grow the lead coming out of halftime. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars grow their lead to 8. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Return coming from the 6. And And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Downfield, and Shakir has it. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. They get 27 on the play. And that's a Browns first down.
A gain of 27 on the play. First down, Cleveland.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
Hey! 13.
Throwing now on 1st down, it's Jackson. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
New set of downs from 37.
No, we changed it.
Jackson, quick pass wide. On the move into the red zone. And he has it all the way down to the 8. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Collins, the receiver, in motion left. Lamar throwing again. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and goal. Motioning left is their running back. Jackson's going to throw again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
Oh, you hate that. They've eaten up some good yardage on this drive, Kate, and get down in the red zone, and this is where you really got to stay on schedule. Let's give some credit to this defense. They know the job they got to do. Got to knock you back and make this now red zone attempt not much more difficult.
Jackson has it, 3rd and goal. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go. 60 Eagles. 6. Panther 6.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Finds him over the middle. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
First down.
Hey, check that. Street.
At the 34-yard line.
Here's the handoff. Has some daylight through the 40. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
Those outside runs so critical for running back. quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
Buying some time right. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
On 2nd and 10 now, Daniels. That pass caught by Strange. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
22 yards. That's another Jaguars first down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Running left, it's Hunter. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. On is Little for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jaguars lead by 15 now. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. His return starts at the 5. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Dumps it off to his running back. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. Down by Caleb Ransall.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Blitz coming here. Jackson. Short pass brought in. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
The Browns first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
First down throw for Jackson. Completes, dialing up Collins again. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Working quickly here.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 42-yard line.
Jackson yet again. This one's to Andrews outright. And they get this down to the 28. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
That's good for the Browns. First down.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Browns football. They're down, but not out on the scoreboard. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Hey!
Now here's Lamar. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Jackson now on 3rd. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Offense up to the line fast.
A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Desperation time here. Got his man. Shakir has it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
And all set now. 1st and 10.
At the 17-yard line.
13.
Again, it's Jackson to the air. He's got a man left. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. And again, it's Jackson. This one's caught. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Hey, middle.
They'll try and punch it in. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. Lamar now from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's third and goal.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Here he goes, third and long. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Browns can make it a one-score game as they trim the lead. An extra point try coming. This would importantly make it a one-score game. The kick is good, and they've moved back within a possession in the fourth.
Jaguars 29, Browns 21. Joe Reichard to kick off.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Tootin now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. So we have to pause here. Team officials saw what we did, an injured Brown, and they're tending to him now. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Daniels from the pistol. Hauled in by Musgrave. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And the Jaguars have a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
They'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34.
Here we go. Go, track. Go.
They'll run the counter. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. Gonna need more of those as they trail by a score. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars have a commanding 14-point lead now in the fourth. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His third through the air this game. Little tacks on the extra point. And the Jaguars lead by 15 now.
36, Browns 21.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Brings in the kick at the 9. He lost the football. And they steal it back on the return. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Now, we just don't see kick returns nearly as often as we used to, Brock, which makes impact plays on them like that so much rarer.
Yeah, that is so well said. Kind of reminds me of my son's baseball coach, right? At a young age, you're always coaching those guys. Hey, ball's going to come to you. The ball's going to come to you every single pitch. The ball's going to come to you. And these kickoff cover guys, they got to think in their mind every time is my chance to make a play, and they just did.
First down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here's a give on first and goal. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to second.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And this is going to be a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars make it a 3-score game in the 4th. On is Little for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jaguars grow the lead now to 22 points.
Browns 21. Cam Little will kick off for the Jaguars.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Starting from the 5. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Return it. Hey, report.
From the gun, Jackson. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run.
First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now a run here from the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know these D-ends love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Now it's Lamar. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Jaguars take over as he records his 10th career INT.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did for 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Halfway there on first down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Completed to his running back. And he's able to take this one down at the 25. 7 yards on that pickup. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Cam Little now to try the Jags field goal. This is a 42-yard look from the left hash. Little knocks it through. And their lead grows further to 25 points.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25. This will be the final play of the game. Here he goes, one final shot. Complete over the middle. They'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. So the Jaguars come away with a win in this one. And they're able to run this winning streak to 3 as they have really caught fire recently. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Huard and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Jaguars as we bid farewell from Jacksonville.